Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Uh, it's cool. November. Uh, just now blew through October, y'all. So uh, hope everybody had a good month, and hope y'all ready to start the next month here, 2025. Cheers. Drinking something this morning. Curdy, I'm doing good. How you today? Like you're on here early with that time change. Probably helped out a little bit. Yeah, I worked last night at almost 3 o'clock in the morning, so it was kind of a long night. So, literally just now got up about 15 minutes ago. So, good to see you. Okay, I feel you. Well, what's going on? Vinay called me last night, said he was trying to get their car, something to do with the car fixed or whatever. I seen him pull in over at your house yesterday afternoon. I was driving down the road. I seen him. I was passing by, heading to pick up a passenger. I would have stopped. I just wasn't able to stop because of that. So working. But I want to officially welcome everybody this morning to the Daily Reader podcast on the Tony's Journey YouTube channel, where we read from a daily reader or a devotional, and we learn tools and principles, including but not limited to prayer, meditation, and breath work to help us to stay more present and to live better lives. We meet on here daily at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe for future video updates and podcast episodes. If you like what you see or hear, changes that you're able to make in your life, from the content that I put out, I'd appreciate you sharing it, giving it a thumbs up, like, or commenting as well. And yeah, share it with your friends and family, others that you care about. Okay, sorry to hear that, Curdy. Yeah, I don't know if it's your back going on or something else going on in your back, maybe your kidneys or something like that, but definitely something to check on and look at. The body's definitely telling you there's definitely something wrong, so just be sure to listen to it and do your best to make any necessary changes you might need to make, right? That's what our bodies are always telling us to do, telling us that there's something, there's an issue. I had some pain in my right side a couple times recently too, so I'm trying to really listen to that and see what my body wants and what my body needs. And I think really what it wants and needs is a little bit of a reset, maybe. So I'm about to do a little bit more fasting coming up. I'm probably going to do a lifestyle transformation cleanse. The ones I told you about that I sell, probably going to do one of those. So I'm going to keep continuing to work on my nutrition, work on my exercise. Health and wellness, something that I believe we need to invest in, because it's something you don't have your health and wellness, you don't really have anything, right? This body is a vessel. It's a vessel for us, so we're going to take good care of it the best as we can. Not that there ain't nothing wrong with eating crappy sometimes and taking a cheat day, right? I call it you can say a cheat day, or you can say like eat real good for a couple weeks and do like a reward day. Do it as a reward, right? Eat trashy from time to time, but I do it less and less now because I feel bad. A lot of times when I do it, I feel really bad for a day, at least a half a day. So it's important though. Health and wellness is important, right? It's partly why I'm on here. It's health and wellness related. So, all right, y'all. Well, go ahead and while I light our candle here, go ahead and come to a stopping point. whatever you got going on this morning and find somewhere you can find somewhere safe where you can be comfortable for the next few minutes. While we do our relaxation process, and I'm actually going to go ahead and get comfortable myself here. Oh, okay. I think I'm pretty good here. So I'll give y'all a little bit more time to get there. Today is my Friday, so looking forward to having some time off starting tomorrow. Alright, so y'all should be where you need to be at, so we'll go and get started, y'all, this morning. As always, going to go ahead and start with gratitude. So just think of something that you're thankful for this morning, and I'll go ahead and model it and tell y'all what I'm thankful for. Y'all are welcome to share it in the comments down below as well. If you're comfortable doing, if you feel comfortable doing so, putting it out there into the world, right? It's a ripple effect. I think when we put love out, we get love back. Put gratitude out, we're grateful for things. I think we get more things to be grateful for. So, I am grateful for Clemson Tigers football team. Even though they haven't really won that much this year, this football season, I should say, but it has given me been able to help me make a lot of money over there. I do, y'all, as most of y'all know, I'm a driver, so I've been doing a lot of Uber over there on the game days and the day before the games, even day after the games. Work over there, able to make some decent money. So I actually had a really good weekend this past weekend, probably one of my best weekends ever as a driver, working over in Clemson. So really thankful that helped me get caught up on my bills and everything. So that's a blessing. All right, it's a blessing to do that. Go and meet a lot of people, get people where they need to go, pick them up from where they're at, for drinking and stuff, to help hopefully save some lives. I'm pretty sure I probably saved some lives along the way being a driver, an Uber driver, chauffeur. I do chauffeur work as well. So yeah, it's freaking awesome. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our relaxation process now. So what I want you to do is just close your eyes this morning and just take some slow, deep cleansing breaths. Breathing in the nose and out the mouth. My nose is a little stopped up this morning. I'm able to breathe through it still, so that's a plus. If you can't, you can do mouth breathing, just whatever breathing you can do, just do it. This is all about self-care. Taking time for yourself this morning is why I always do these. It's about taking time for myself as well. It's really important that we do that. If we don't, we're not going to be as good a service to those around us, right? And I think life is partially about service. I believe it's about us too, right? Us be able to enjoy life, do things that we like to do, and just basically just have fun, right? Life's about a lot of having fun and creating the life that we want for ourselves, that we also deserve for ourselves. So many of us don't realize that we deserve a better life or a good life, right? But we do. Something we just need to accept. If you believe in Jesus, the Bible, Jesus died. It also says that He came so that we may have life and have life more abundantly. Oh Lord. Whew. Continue breathing in the nose, out the mouth. Oh. Slowing it down this morning, slowing it down. Nervous system sometimes is activated. Fight or flight, freeze or fawn states, and we're going to be coming out of that by doing a breathing exercise this morning. And just focus your attention on the music in the background. Just let the music be a reminder to let go of any regrets that you have about the past and any worries that you have about the future right now. Don't really matter what it is, y'all. We only have right here and right now. No other time exists except for the present. And if we tap into the present moment, that's where our power is, y'all. We can really make changes that we need to make, if we need to make any changes we want to make. We choose to, right? Like y'all, let's do. I'm getting ready to do the healer's prayer this morning. If y'all have any other prayers you'd like to suggest, definitely let me know. This is just kind of the ones I have, the ones I printed up that seem to be really, really powerful for what we're doing here on this podcast. So yeah, I'd be happy to check those out. So this final breath here. Going to take it in deep as you can on the inhale, and on the exhale we're going to blow it out audibly. This will release any other stress that you might be holding on to in the body. I really should say tension, but yeah, any other tension you might be holding on to. Stress, tension, kind of the same thing, but maybe a little different. So inhale and exhale. Let it all go. And prayer. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent him or her who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because he or she who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he or she wishes, knowing that he or she goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him or her teach me to heal. That's from chapter 2, A Course in Miracles. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get some more light on this morning before we do our reader. And actually, y'all, I told you I'd make it up to y'all since I totally blew the Daily Reader podcast yesterday. Didn't even show up, didn't even go live or anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read yesterday's reading and today's reading. I'm probably going to list it as today's reading, though, as far as the actual title and everything about it. Even with that being the case, since today's the day I'm actually doing the live video. So let me get some light on, y'all. Then we'll get rolling here shortly. I think I'm going to buy me a ring light, y'all. I need to buy me like a little ring light. That's going to be my next investment for my videos here. It'll be a little bit better than having to turn all these lights on every time. All right. So November the 1st. Often I am too defiant to hear my family members' feelings directly from them, but if I listen carefully, I can hear the voices at my meetings. I hear my mom when members share about the anguish of being a wife and mother in an addict home. Then I realize how strong my mom was and how hard she tried. I become less judgmental when I realize how little I know about the difficulties inherent in loving an addict husband. Recently, I told my mom that if I could pick a new mother, I would ask God to give me her again. I hear my father at least once a week in an open AA meetings. Through hearing these sober members share about the person behind the bottle, I finally love my dad. He continues to drink or drug, you substitute for everyone what you want, y'all, and does not call himself an alcoholic anymore. He says it was just a phase, and I don't argue. I've decided I'm not going to miss out on learning to love and forgive him just because he isn't living the way I want. Thought for the day. Listening to other stories, other mothers, other fathers, and other children can give me a compassionate perspective on my own struggles and those of my entire family. Hearing AA members helps us to understand the alcoholic. Listening to AA speakers gives us an idea of the non-alcoholic's feelings. And we can share with them what it feels like to be children of addicts. Keeping the lines of communication open helps us understand each other. And that's from the book Alateen, A Day at a Time, page 169. Powerful, y'all. This, to me, this says, just let open just a little bit. Let in. Sometimes the light has to be let in slowly. kind of a flashlight, right? And shining it around and kind of shining it on the inside of us. And I don't believe awareness can always come fully all at once. I think it has to be, in my experience, shown and shined slowly onto our lives, and just the way we live life, right? The way we're responding to life, our thoughts, which includes our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors. Sometimes we can only accept a little bit at once, right? It's really hard sometimes to accept fully really everything, but I mean specifically based on the steps when we do our inventory in step 4, which is our wrongs, where we've wronged other people, and this can also include ourselves, by the way. Also our fears and our resentments, as well as our sexual inventory. In my experience, it's hard to really accept everything all at once, and it has to kind of come in pieces. I believe for healing to take place. And I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, y'all, I'm not saying that healing can't happen instantaneously, right, or overnight. It can, okay? I've known experiences like that. It has happened. I've actually had experiences in my life personally as well that, like, just one insight changed an entire aspect of my life, and I was able to heal, right? Something in my life. But in my experience, it's not, that doesn't happen all the time, y'all, right? It just comes in pieces, comes in parts. And it's just about really just honoring that and being okay with it, right? Being okay with it. I'm not perfect, it's okay. Progress, not perfection, one of our slogans. Progress, not perfection, in the steps. And yeah, that's kind of my experience with this, y'all. So we'll go ahead and go on to November the 2nd. If y'all have anything you want to add to that, share, just leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it, love to see it, read it. So November 2nd, it says, probably, y'all, to be honest, I don't think I'm going to have the available time to share. I might better share a little something on this one, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to do both. I'm just going to do one of them. Since I read both of these today, sure for them to talk about my experience, strength, and hope in both. That's what we do here, y'all, the steps. We talk about our experience, strength, and hope with other people. When I first started coming to the steps, I would come in, I would whine, I would complain. Sometimes I would play victim. But and new people, they don't really know. They just come in, they share what they can share, right? They cry, they're angry, whatever, right? Coming out of denial with a lot of things. And as you get more experience, as I got more experience in the program, in the 12 steps, I come in, I share my experience, my strength, and my hope with y'all, and that's what I do my best to do at all the meetings I go to. I don't, not say I don't rant from time to time, because I do, y'all, okay? But for the most part, I don't do that anymore. For the most part, I share the experience, strength, and hope. So November the 2nd, it says, a part of Al-Anon not often discussed, but essential to the program's survival is our business meetings. Personally, I like them. I rarely had a say in the daily functioning of my attic home, even when the decisions affected me. Now I know I have a voice in my Al-Anon family. I feel sad when some members hasten for the door before the business meeting begins, believing this process has nothing to do with recovery. And the business of Al-Anon is about service performed by the entire group. The traditions keep us focused on the business of service. For example, part of Tradition 5 helps us focus on Al-Anon's reason for being, helping family and friends of alcoholics. We do this by opening and setting up the meeting room, providing conference-approved literature, paying rent, and participating in and supporting the various service arms of the fellowship. Someone needs to take responsibility for the service functions of our worldwide fellowship, and that someone is each of us, the individual groups. Because we are fully self-supporting, as Tradition 7 states, no one else provides funds for the business we carry out to keep the fellowship available to others who still need help. Al-Anon didn't just happen. There were and are many people behind the scenes making sure that it survives. A group that pays attention to its affairs in all areas is a healthy group. To do my part, all it takes is a little willingness to attend the business meetings, and to keep an open mind. Thought for the day. Attending a business meeting might be my stepping stone into service and a deeper level of recovery. Service helps me stretch my boundaries. Taking risks helps me grow, and Al-Anon is a safe place to do just that. Take a risk and grow. And that's from the book, When I Got Busy, I Got Better, page number 18. I'll just say, taking a risk is really important. I think a lot of times life's about risk versus reward. And I think if we don't take risk, it's hard to grow, right? So, it's kind of my experience of things. When I'm willing to risk, I grow a lot faster than if I'm not willing to take a risk. And also, I am actually the literature chairperson. I mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again since we read this business meeting. So I think it's important. Volunteer work, service work, anything you can do in a community to help other people also helps us, right? We get to feel good. We get a sense of accomplishment. So it not only benefits others, but also benefits us as well. So that's why I do. Once a month, I lead I should say chair. I don't really say lead. I say chair or lead. Same thing. I'd rather say chair. This is what we use, the term we use in the 12 steps. But I chair a meeting about once a month. Also, help us order literature when we get low on literature. I'm able to do that. Our coins, chips, as well. That's what we call them. Newcomer chips. We give out newcomer chips to people that come to our fellowship as well. So I'm able to do that, right? Able to make sure we have all the stuff we need, all the pamphlets, all the books we need, things like that. So, all right, y'all. This wraps us up for today. Don't look like anybody else has commented. A few of y'all looks like it came on here. I trust everybody else. So check this one when you can. And Crudy, I wish you well. Keep me posted. If you need anything, I'm always here for you, girl. Just keep that in mind. Just let me know, okay? And look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Make it a great Sunday, y'all. I'm going to be working. Looking forward to my yoga class today at 3 o'clock, though. That's going to be good. So, y'all take care. As always, y'all, peace and love from my side. Bye for now.